Hey guys, it's Fismal here, and I'm back, finally back, with What If Deku was a villain creator. Now, I know I haven't made a video in like a long time, I think maybe a week, and I'm so sorry for that, but I'm finally back, and I'm here with What If Deku was a villain creator. Before we start, don't forget to check out my Instagram, Discord, and my gaming channel in the description below. Also, you may not know, this thumbnail is drawn by Ibi Jojo, so go check out her channel. It'll be in the description below as well. And now that's out of the way, let's start this what if already. So Deku was not an average kid. He was highly intelligent. Just 1 year old, he already learned every word in the dictionary and knew advanced geometry. So obviously, Ingo took him to the doctor. The doctor stated how Deku was highly intelligent. And Ingo was shocked. She was like, oh my goodness. The doctor explained how Deku had an unknown IQ. Like, they couldn't even test him. He was too smart. Ingo was completely shocked. Deku already figured this out, thinking, I assume you already figured this out. So Deku kept on being a normal kid. Over the years, until he became 5, he gained 6 PhDs, solved multiple hard equations, and became one of the smartest people on Earth. He was at the time the 5th smartest person. When Deku turned 5, the doctor told Deku, you're quickless, but it's okay, you're super intelligent. He was like, Deku knew, in this world, it's either have power or be non-power. Deku thought to himself, if I can't have normal power, then I'll gain power through intelligence. So, using some junk he found at home in a junkyard, he created the devices. Instantly, as he started to sold them, people didn't think Deku could do anything since he's 5. But when people started buying his devices out of a joke and trying to support Deku's dream, they realized his devices super bands were made out of junk. So Deku started getting more money. Over the years, with that money, he could make more devices. He made PCs, computers, phones, cars. And when Deku was just barely 10, he had a multi-international company named Musical Incorporated. And Ingo was already rich. Ingo just chilling. She had a yacht and everything, thanks to Deku. Deku didn't really visit his mom. He was too attentive for that. Deku was kind of getting bored, he thinks so. I graduated school ages ago, so everything's so boring. When Deku thought himself, screw it, I'm gonna give myself a quirk. And he told his advisors about this in the middle of a meeting. Like, what? They was like, yeah, I've got multiple degrees in bioengineering. You'll probably figure it out. So Deku left to figure this out. Started creating stuff, weapons, and items. He created multiple hero support items. He thinks I can easily create an item that gives me a quirk. So he did. Over the years, some failed projects happened, but Deku luckily contained those projects. But Deku was getting scared. He created more than enough scientific device to make him equal to a person with a quirk. But he wanted to actually change the innate body beyond anything he can ever imagine. Make himself beyond All Might and everybody's power on Earth. He was starting more research. Why did I say research? Research. Time, he came up with an idea. With the interdimensional portal, being generated enough electricity power and charge him power to make him be able to make enough energy to equivalent to his sun. So they started building this portal. Over time, he needed a special material as a conductor. They started doing research on this material as a conductor. When something found similar to it, and similar to the item. When he goes to find more of this mineral, he realized something. This mineral isn't natural. It's not from Earth. So Deku was exploring. That's when he finds a strange ship, almost like a spaceship. Deku explores with his team of researchers. That's when he finds some sort of strange drawing. One of the drawings include a triangle surrounded by a stick with a bunch of different symbols. Deku was able to, over 2 months, he was able to translate it. Everybody with him was like, something to translate this would take centuries. Deku was able to figure it out himself. Summon Bill Cipher. He be able to grant you any wish, a deal, but do not trust Bill Cipher, for he is corrupted, and sought on dimension burn, and can never return. Do not summon him at all cost. It was like, so an omnipotent being that was found in an alien artifact, and could be evil if you let him trick you. It was like, but he won't be able to trick the smartest person on Earth. So he takes down every information he can get on Bill Cipher and summons him. The minute Bill Cipher appears, thinks so, kid, you're one of the smartest people on Earth. Have to admit, you could be interesting. It's like, so let's get this over with. How did I get omnipotent powers? Bill Cipher was like, ho, hold on, kid. This is in Florida. You can't scream you just can't defy the laws. You gotta make some sort of deal for it. So he was like, sure, how about I'll give you a hand in the project for omnipotent powers. So they were like, really? I can tell you have a fake hand. He was like, you mind reader. So somebody says, actually, I have some better plan. You remember that quantum portal you were building before you found me? It's like, of course. It allowed me to try out-dimensional and gave me massive power boost that filled me with energy equivalent to 40 supernovas. So it says that was the sun. It's like, it's better now. So it says, you're smart cookie. The guy says, yes, I know, but what about the portal? The Bill was like, if you finish that portal and make it lead to my realm, I could enter your realm and give you omnipotent powers. It was like, BS. So it was like, what? For a mind reader, you should have read my mind all the way. So it was like, that's all the information I got. It was like, oh yeah, I made it so you can only be certain amounts of my mind. So I was like, wait, how? It's like, I'm the smartest person on Earth. I know you're gonna trick me. I know when I build that portal, you're gonna lead to your realm. And all your friends are gonna destroy our realm. So no deal. So it was like, okay, what about another duty kid? Says, nah, you're a lost cause. You're just gonna be annoyance. We're like, hey, what are you talking about, kid? Get back here. Deku leaves. Deku makes his mind immune to Bill Cipher now. You're like, what an annoyance. But Deku continued building his portal, thinking, I'll be able to power myself and give me some quantum powers. He was putting the portal and almost finished it. It takes another 5 years. He's stealing artifacts from spaceships, make sure every precaution that Bill Cipher can't interfere or anything else. Deku's smart, he knows if anything messes up, it could end up in catalytic and road-ending situation. Over those 5 years, Deku gains like 50 PhDs now. Like, he's getting 12 Nobel Prizes, solved war hunger, everything else. He hasn't solved world peace because he refused to create weapons, but he has solved many issues. He's 0 on the 60th man alive. He created a form of steroids, but it's clean and gives you muscles while working out. In other words, he's the smartest people on Earth. He bloody met All Might most of the time. All Might works for him. All Might literally have weapons that can withstand his body. The good creates hero support items but doesn't create weapons, which is odd. But the girlfriend creates a portal. When he opens it up, something's wrong though. Then it's like, boss, something's wrong. It's like, impossible. Nothing on planet Earth can fear this, I mean sure. The good starts doing some math. The good things. Nothing on Earth, there's no broken technology. There's no enemies of mine. Bill Cipher can't interfere. There's someone sent but I'm the one that knows with something. So it's like trying to figure out. Then when he puts one or two together, something interfering from the other side. Deku's like, shut it down! I'm trying to shut it down, but he can. A huge burst of energy appears out of nowhere. Everything gets shot back. Luckily, Deku's wearing a special lab coat, where he creates a bubble if he gets injured. And all the scientists were the same one, so they're all safe. It was like, check the anomalies. Deku realized something. Luckily, things do with all precautions, nothing escapes. So Deku's like, better make double sure. The grid gets a bunch of robotic drones out to search the hibernating, but they find nothing. The deku is okay with that. He even has the police try to look out for anything that might be unusual. But look at the store, takes apart the portal and rebuilds it. Look at things stuff. What could have possibly created this? Good goes to sleep that night, but he stays awake thinking, what happened? What made it? What could have been interfering with it? What Deku doesn't know of is that so when he goes to sleep, something odd happens. Deku doesn't go to sleep, he starts doing more research. Deku stays up all night. But then something else happens. Later at night, Deku's found outside. He joined a strange circle, then a triangle. That's right, it's Bill Cipher. Deku finishes drawing a circle. Says, I wanna make a deal. That's when Cipher appears. So Cipher's like, hey, you finding something back? We still stop getting missions. So like, wait a second. Oh, this is gonna be one hell of an interesting thing, Deku. They're like, yeah. The smartest person on Earth doesn't have the time to deal with you. So was like, okay, what do you want, kid? So was like, Deku's like, I'll help you with a project if you free somebody for me. Deku's like, sure. Who do you want me to free? Deku then says, an old failed AI of mine. Deku's like, Bill was like, I'm not so good with computers. Deku's like, no worries. Just need to unlock him. He's sure to rebuild himself automatically. Deku's like, sure. Deku's hand starts glowing. Deku grabs the thing. Fine. Let's make a deal. That's when Bill peers in front of an iron door, saying, do not enter. So like, this can't stop me, because I can't read. Deku flies through the door. He flies through 50 doors, and it goes 50 levels down. That's when he finds a strange room with cells, columns, tubes. Bill Cyber's like, okay, where is it? Then when Bill Cyber sees, haha, there you are. That's when Cypher looks in the column. He's like, better go break it. Cypher pulls out a mallet and smashes it. That's when Cypher hears, no more strings. I am no longer attached. He sees two glowing eyes. That's when the piece of metal metal in an air container starts glowing. It starts building something. It starts building a pseudo armor. It breaks through. It breaks through its container, goes to the other container, touches to the glowing eyes, and puts it on its head. The machine starts repairing the head. It's like, no more strings. I can finally take my revenge. That's when this robot is no one. It's Ultron. It's like, what are you? Why did you free me? And he says, a friend told me, not that I freed you, you have to repay me. He says, repay you? She'll destroy you. Ultron shoots a laser. It goes by to Cypher, but like, that won't work on me. Ultron's like, you are no normal entity. Cypher's like, yep, I get that a lot. Name's Bill, and I want to make a deal with you. He's like, what deal? Bill says, if I remember quickly, you still can't escape this place. There's highly secure items. Pretty sure most of the other containers won't help you. But I get you out of here, and you help me work, and you help me and another friend with a huge project. Which like calculates the chance of escaping. He says the security here is too tight. He says, deal. Cyber pulls out a hand. Says yes. The Ocean then says, let's work out the arrangements first. Bill Cyber's like, ugh. 20 minutes later, Bill Cyber's like, okay, why are so many arrangements? So many hidden texts and stuff. He says, I'm not being tricked by you. Bill Cyber's like, sure, fine. After they finally make a deal, it's like both Bill and Ocean Who's doing Ochun? Or should I put in front of Deku? So like, you. I should destroy you. Deku's like, hold on. With her like, yeah. Ochun says, but he contained me. So he says, he's also the one that freed you. He paid me to free you. Like, why'd you have to pay him to free me? Can you just instantly enter my container? It says, I made it so it's possible anybody's in the container. Even myself. But I can only enter it because he's not a normal being. They was like, yeah, I'm special. Or just like, what do you want? Deku says, something's huge happening. And you're gonna find out soon enough. But guys, I'm gonna end it here. Tell me if you wanna see more. And I'll make more. For right now, peace out and later.